What does it mean to be patient? It's easy to get caught up in this idea that everything has to happen immediately. That all the great things in your life happen suddenly, that they happen immediately. That's not the case. Some of the best things, the best pieces of growth, the best ways you grow happen over time by experience, by understanding and growing and learning and evolving personally yourself. Or maybe you find, and that's patience in a gist. I want to help you along a journey to be more patient. Patience takes many different forms. Maybe you have a big project to do, but you're rushing to get it done. Maybe you have a storm you're weathering and you're waiting to get onto the other side. I want to help you. And as a disclaimer, I'm far from perfect here, but I'm trying. And these are some of the ideas that I'm using to implement to become a more patient person. Firstly, gratitude. I know these two don't sound exactly the same, but being patient, but whatever you're looking for or seeking after, it will come, hopefully. But if it doesn't, be grateful for what you've learned and everything. Be grateful for everything that you learned and everything that took to get there. Recognize that this moment, right now, is a moment that you potentially could be looking back on, wishing you had more appreciation for. And as much as I hope for you and I that you get what you're looking for, but also recognizing that not the best things in life come unexpectedly. And you might be going down one journey and one pathway, but realize that. Realize that you might need to learn something different, that there's a component of growth that you might not be aware of. So be grateful for this time of patience, because maybe when you have what you're seeking for, you'll have wished you appreciated this moment and extracted the most growth from it. How to be more patient. Secondly, take a step back. As much as it's easy to get carried away with the effort you believe you have to put in, or the timing that you have, or the lack thereof, take a step back. Even if it is for 5 seconds, take a step back. Don't burn yourself out looking for the end. Be patient. By taking care of yourself along the way. There is a rush likely to get whatever you need done, but you also need to do it in a sustainable, effective way. Take a step back to recharge, to create a new plan. And in stepping back, you might come to an understanding and learn something that will more effectively execute what you're looking to do. Because when you're in the rut, when you're in the rut looking, when you're in the rut, going for whatever you're looking for and not taking a step back, you might be using a process. You might be using a process that is not as effective as it could be. If only you took a step back, you might have learned something. You might have learned a new tip or a trick. You might have learned a new skill that would help you get there more effectively. Take a step back. lastly, what lastly do we want to do? Patience. Oh, here we go. Lastly, patience is a journey. As I was mentioning with gratitude, patience takes its time. There's a reason that time is the factor of patience, is the biggest component of patience. It takes time to get great things and to receive beautiful results. It's about the journey, because once you have what you're looking for, it might not exactly be what you were seeking and all that you thought it was. And if that is the case, you missed out on the journey. But if you're listening to this, but if you're watching this, it's not too late. Even if you're towards the end of your journey, recognize that it's a journey, that there are going to be hardships, downfalls, and struggles. Lastly, patience is a journey. It takes time. Lastly, patience is a journey. Lastly, patience is a journey. There are going to be many moments that you fail, you fall, and you don't succeed along the way. And be okay with that and recognize that where you're going is a journey, that there are always ups and downs, highlights and downfalls on any journey in life, because we're not perfect. And accept that and be okay with that. And that's where gratitude comes in. Appreciate this journey that you're on. And that's where gratitude comes in. Appreciate this journey you're on, because you might look back one day and recognize you missed out on value. You could have. Appreciate the journey, because one day you might look back and recognize you missed out on some of the journey. You might have missed out on some potential growth because you didn't recognize it as a journey, and you kept going without taking that step back, without gratitude, and without giving this journey grace. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that patience is easy. It's a lifelong commitment, and you may never fully get there, and that's okay. You have to at least try, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on this life called journey. We're all gonna end one day, and years down the line, no one will remember us. As sad as it is, don't worry about getting to the end. Appreciate this journey we're on and be grateful for every single moment, and take the steps back that you need to appreciate this. Patience is a journey that you don't want to miss out on. Thank you for listening. And as always, go live life random.